Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your weekly love and romance reading for January 26th to the 31st. Let's get right into it. I'm going to light some incense, clear up the energy here, clearing up the space, and we're going to do a full Celtic cross with the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck as usual, and I'm going to clarify with Romance Angels and Whispers of Love as usual. This is going to be a short read, 15, 20, 25, sometimes even up to 30 minutes. Tune in later for your full bi-weekly, that's the hour-long general reading, twice a month. I'll have that out as well as a monthly love reading, and then there'll be next week's love reading, all rolling out around February 1st. So please tune in, check back for that. Let's get started with your weekly love and romance reading for January 26th to the 31st. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of 26th to the 31st. For those of you who are trying to manifest your best life, let's get a positive reading, please, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Something interesting, something fun. For those of you who've got love lives that are exciting and, and or where you need guidance. Hopefully we're not going to get, the kind of reading where, oh, you're not doing nothing, you're staying at home, you're not going out, you're the hermit. Okay, well, that's exactly what we got. Four of Swords, resting, time for a break, meditation, relax, retreat, a trip, vacation. Basically a time to have a break from the hustle bustle and, demands of daily life. This is a call for a period of regeneration and relaxation. However, you may go about doing that or achieving that. And then on the bottom, we've got the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a romantic dreamer type. Again, this is for Sagittarius, so you may be feeling like on a vacation you might have met somebody, or you went on a trip and you met somebody, or you got a communication coming in after a period of rest while you're in this kind of meditative, relaxed state here, a need for a break. And this could be anything from a vacation to a fishing trip or camping, okay? Basically, it's time for a break. And during this time, you've got this Knight of Cups, this romantic offer from someone who's like a romantic, dreamy, kind of playerish type of person, okay? It's an offer of love that is a cup, but also it's not really a very committed energy either, just to let you know. And then you got Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. It's about reciprocity. It's about being generous. Okay, so this is for Sagittarius, please. Can we please get a Celtic cross for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of January 26th to the 31st. What's going on in love and romance for Sagittarius during this week of the 26th to the 31st? What does Sagittarius need? That's it. That's my signal. Love, enthusiasm. And I always end the shuffle like that. We'll take a peek on the bottom. Alright, this is Sacrifice. This is the Hangman card, Major Arcana. Hanging in there, being stuck, staying in a situation for the benefit of someone else or others. Now this Eight of Wands is a situation. Challenged by the Seven of Pentacles. Consciously, Eight of Pentacles. Subconscious, King of Pentacles. Recent past, Eight of Swords. Recent future, High Priestess. You right now, King of Swords. Around you, Six of Cups, hopes and fears, Two of Swords, outcome, Magician. Excellent. All right. So this basically is saying that there's a lot of communication and news coming in, a lot of love, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of options, high energy, lots of passion. This is the situation right now that you're working with. So it's an exciting energy. It feels like there's a lot going on and that you're in demand, basically, okay? A lot of people trying to get your attention. A lot of communications coming through. Passionate energy, not so much lovey-dovey, more excitement, high energy, and passion. Okay, and then challenging this situation, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles just speaks to waiting. Waiting on what? Well, this person is this farmer here. He's been tending to his garden. He's been, you know, from seed manifested all the way up to now, almost harvest time. There is a little bit of an indication with this card that it might be a little bit less, the reward, than you're expecting. But no matter, even if it is a little bit less, it's going to be a miracle. It's going to be wonderful because you worked so hard to manifest this from seed, from the beginning. So this is something you put a lot of effort into, and you're still just a little bit more time to wait to go before you can pluck that fruit, okay, to get what you need. Okay, consciously, you got 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles in love and romance, and this is a love and romance reading, a romantic reading. It's not about your family and friends. So, because I already have bi-weekly generals for that stuff, whatever comes up, comes up. This is a romantic reading, okay? So, for 8 of Pentacles in the conscious, that means your mind is set on trying your best in this relationship, okay? Whatever relationship it is that you're in. And it kind of looks like this hangman energy is backing that up, right? This kind of sacrifice. Because 8 of Pentacles is about mastering a craft and working really hard to put that, you know, extra energy in, late nights, all that stuff. Now, if this was related to a career, right? When we're speaking about relationships and putting that kind of hard work and time and energy into a relationship, that basically speaks to being able to, you know, compromise, give and take, put in a lot of, you know, humility and gallantry and chivalry, and being willing to try in this relationship and fail and try and fail and try and fail again, because you have this kind of incredible dedication to the relationship that you want to make it work out, that you're going to do your best to make it work out. You're going to give it everything you've got to make it work out. On the foundation here, you've got King of Pentacles. This is because, now, underneath here, what's going on, this is what's on your mind, willing to work out, because in the subconscious level, at the foundation, you got King of Pentacles. You want to have, in love, right? The King of Pentacles is someone who's like the aristocratic type. Okay, if this is someone who's a love interest, it could be someone who is wealthy, stable, and focused on Pentacles first as a priority. The King of Pentacles in a general reading is someone who's a great friend, a great husband in terms of supportive, benevolent, generous, kind. But still, like when you're talking romantically, okay, like it's someone ultimately who's focused on their responsibilities for their kingdom, for their community, for their family, for their extended relatives, in-laws, everybody. A lot of people are depending on this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles has to make pentacles to make the kingdom keep going, to flourish. The King of Pentacles is a great friend, a great, you know, somebody you can look up to, somebody who can help you out, somebody who will invest with you in a business, things like that. Great person. In love and romance, this is not, the priority here is not to find that soulmate who's going to, you know, make you fulfilled for the rest of your life. Even if you don't have 2 pennies to rub together, you're just going to be in bliss because you just found the love of your life. This is not the King of Pentacles. The energy, the motivation for you in this relationship, in love and romance, is because you've got responsibilities and you want the kingdom. You want everybody to be doing well. You have a bigger picture in terms of, it's not just about you and your partner. You've got responsibilities for a lot of other people. So that determines how you proceed, how you, you know, enter into romantic situations, romantic relationships. It's like, is there a future in this? Do they meet these requirements? Are they in alignment with, you know, my beliefs and, you know, my culture, my whatever, traditions? So you got this kind of vibe there, okay? In the recent past, you got 8 of Swords, and this person's blindfolded, and they have these swords around them. Swords represent mind, intellect, thought, okay? So basically, it's about these thoughts, these, whether they be your thoughts or people putting their energy onto you, it's become a fearful state now where it's restricting your movement. There's a castle behind this woman, but she can't see it because it's one of those energies where people or you are surrounded by so much gossip or arguments, fighting, different points of views, that it's making you feel like you're doubting yourself, and so you can't see straight from the fear of the situation, okay? Like people might be putting this energy onto you. They're trying to restrict you. It feels like, you know, it's so bad that you can't see straight. You're afraid. You're in a fearful state. It's not a good place to be. So you have this 8 of Swords, and then yet you have this 8 of Wands. So recent past, restriction and fear. The situation, though, is such enthusiasm and passion. Challenged by 7 of Pentacles, having to wait a little bit longer. Your challenge is to wait, okay? Because it's not here yet. What you're consciously putting effort into hasn't arrived yet, okay? So you have worries and you have fears that are restricting your movement. In the recent future, you've got High Priestess. That's a fate card, a Major Arcana card. Major Arcana means major secrets. The influence of this card, as well as the Magician in the outcome, and this Hangman, they're strong during the week of the 26th to the 31st. The High Priestess, she is here. She's an extremely wise woman, very intuitive, psychic, and she's got this kind of curtain here, and behind her there's an ocean, and it's basically the veil that she sees beyond the veil. She sees into the spirit world. She is the keeper of secrets. And when you see High Priestess pop up, it can speak to either you knowing a secret, that you feel empowered by knowing this secret, or it could speak to a secret is going to be revealed, okay? Because she is the keeper of secrets. Aside from that, it could represent someone who's got a very psychic, intuitive energy. High Priestess energy, a very wise woman. In the now, this was High Priestess was recent future, right? So that's a good thing though, because you see, you're going from this blinded person who's restricted by fear and can't see straight to all-knowing in the future. Everything is clear. You know all the secrets. You know what's going on. This is a card where it says trust your intuition. High Priestess is always about using your intuition and your own psychic abilities. And then if we don't have to go that far, just say your own intuition, that you know the answer to your question already. You already know what you're supposed to be doing. So then there's you right now as the King of Swords energy. The King of Swords is someone who uses logic and reason now, as opposed, so you see this restriction, that's good, right? That you went from an 8 of Swords energy, blinded by your fears, restricted by your fears, right? To this King of Swords energy now. It's like this new enthusiasm, this new energy that's kicked in has made you empowered. And so this King of Swords energy is about logic and reason. This is someone who's in control of their emotions. They're not letting their emotions overtake them. So in love and romance, it could also speak to a single father energy. Just like the Queen of Swords is like a single mother energy. It's also like a divorcee kind of vibe here to this person, you right now. And this is someone also who has this truth of victory and clarity. And that sword, the way he's holding it as well, it seems like he's ready to make a decision to either cut off what no longer serves him anymore, okay, and speak his mind. Now, that's another thing about the King of Swords, okay? A little bit of a sharp tongue, just like the Queen of Swords, okay? They'll speak their mind. It won't be impassioned like a, you know, angry fit or something, but it will be something where they won't mince words and tell you exactly what they're thinking. Around you, or the energy surrounding you, either or, it could be a person who represents this energy, or you're surrounded around this energy. This is a 6 of Cups. This is a very happy, positive card. 6 of Cups is like a nostalgia card. It's a reunion card because it's about your happy childhood memories, someone from your hometown, someone from your past, someone like who went to your high school, someone who lived in your community, back wherever in your hometown is. This is Six of Cups is about someone from your past resurfacing. In your hopes and fears, you've got Two of Swords. Now you have two truths, two choices to make. And again, it's a feeling of stuckness. This Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, and this Hangman all show this energy of being in stasis, being stuck, okay? Hangman is because it's a sacrifice for the greater good, that you're hanging in there so that it benefits other people. Recent past, you got Eight of Swords. Fearful. I can't move because you can't see. You don't know where to go. You're blinded by your fear. This changes when you become empowered. Now your hopes and fears are to weigh these two decisions, which is good because you went down from the Eight of Swords. The intensity's gone down to Two of Swords, where now you're able to make a decision. You have, instead of all this mind clutter now, you see these two choices you have. You know the power's in your hands. And until you make a decision, nothing's going to change. You're going to be in stasis until you make that choice. So in your hopes and fears, it could work both ways, right? You hope to have a conclusion now. You hope to move forward, to make a decision. You're also afraid to make a decision because of what that would mean. What are the repercussions of making a choice to walk away, to stay, whatever it may be? In the outcome, you've got the Magician card. And the Magician is all about having everything that you need to manifest what you want. In love and romance, it's kind of like there's a slight tricksy kind of energy to it. A little bit of manipulation there. The Magician on like a lower vibration, it's not too terrible or anything. It's just along the lines of, because you can make anything manifest, you will do what you have to do to make it manifest. Kind of energy. So this is also about your potential. You have all that potential to do what you need to do. So that's a fantastic ending to this reading because you're going from such a fearful state, such a stuck energy from the Hangman, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, to becoming aware of the situation, knowing what's going on, trusting your intuition, empowered with this King of Swords energy, ready to cut off what no longer serves you, hoping to make a choice, but are still a little fearful of making this choice too because of what it entails. Yet around you, there is a reunion coming up with someone from your past. Outcome is you're going to manifest. Now let's get some clarifying cards here. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of January 26th to 31st. On the bottom we have, turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. But we're going to read the top one, and that is, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. All right. Feels like, you know, with all these readings, the energy's kind of slowed down a bit now. Everybody was so high energy with the new year. And now things have kind of chilled out a bit. All right, number 11. Let's read that. It's very short. You are stronger than you realize. The angels are asking you to dig deep inside of your inner self. The strength is in you. Though it may not feel like it right now, you will be able to push through this. Believe in yourself and know that you have the power within you. Yeah, that makes sense because You've been disempowered here, right? This Eight of Swords, stuck, Hangman, sacrificing and hanging in there, needing to make a choice, knowing you need to make a choice, fearful to make that choice. But now, you know, look to your inner strength, you do. These are both very good in terms of your mental state and being able to now make a decision based on what's best for you, as opposed to trying to be like, accommodating everybody and sacrificing your own life to make others happy. So let's get one last oracle card. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of January 26th to the 31st. Okay, that's it. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, reunion. Very soon is on the bottom. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Quickly, I'll just touch on this. I already know this one. It's just speaking to love as, kind of compares love to a restaurant, saying, you put in an order, you ask for what you got, then you say you don't like what you got. So if you don't like what you got, it's not the end of the world. They're like, all right, you just send it back and you go, all right, this is what I want now. Now I really know what I want. I made a mistake last time. That wasn't really what I wanted. And then life, by law of attraction, will send you what you need, what you really want. You just have to know what you want before you can attract what you want. So we'll read, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. It's very self-explanatory and straightforward, but we'll read it. It says, this card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel sent you this card because it seems you're not recognizing or enjoying the full potential of this person and relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look like or act like. Take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind is probably the one. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or a future one. During sleep, you're more open to angelic guidance. When you awaken, you might not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you toward the one you desire. All right, Sag, that is self-explanatory. That was very straightforward, I feel. You have a reunion with someone coming up, someone from your past. It says this could be the one. That doesn't say it has to be the one. It says this could be the one. And then you already know them. It feels like you already know this as well with this High Priestess energy. You're looking to manifest something very meaningful in love and romance, okay? You want the whole deal, okay? 9 yards with this King of Pentacles at the foundation. You've got big plans. This is not just about, a happy family. You've got like a plan, diagrams for how you're going to build your kingdom with this person, okay? So that's the energy you're in. But you need to work on this situation here. Even if you're with the person that you're supposed to be with, it feels like you're restricted. You're feeling stuck and restricted. But you take power back into your life. You look to your inner strength. And in the end, you're willing to put in the work. Consciously, you're willing to put in the work. As I said, that's the card of chivalry, gallantry. You always get this, Sad. You always get this card in your readings, 8 of Pentacles. Willing to try and fail, and try again. So those are both very sweet cards to have in a reading. Someone who's dedicated to love, dedicated to the people you care about. That's what also King of Pentacles represents too. Dedicated to your family, your community, the people you care about. So this is something like you're a big thinker. You're not someone who's just thinking about you and one other person. You're someone who cares about the greater picture, the bigger picture, the greater good. And that's wonderful. It's just saying that because of this, you get stuck because you're always sacrificing, right? So look to your inner strength. In the end, you have the potential. And you already know what you can do, right? So it just says that just also be a little bit mindful here with the King of Swords. And you got 2 king energies down here, right? Very powerful. So I would just say, honestly, you can manifest whatever you would like here. This is also, Magician speaks to getting what you want. Pretty much by any means necessary. Okay, a little bit of like the ends justify the means kind of energy. But, you know, a little bit of a trickster vibe there too. But not that bad. The Magician is generally a wonderful card. So this looks like a great read. You just have to make a decision. And trust in your inner strength, and to get out of this kind of stuck feeling, possibly because whoever you're with, you need to reinvigorate that relationship. If this is not, if you're already with this person that you think you're supposed to be with from your past, whatever the case is, or if it's someone who's coming from your past with a reunion, because of these stuck cards, this, and this, it feels like you're not, it's as this card says, if it is about that, someone you're with, you're not appreciating them and all the possibilities and potential of your relationship. But consciously, you're willing to keep working and keep trying. So, yeah, I think you already know this. And that was your reading, Sag, for the 26th to the 31st. Please check in for your other weekly love readings, your monthly love readings, and your bi-weekly generals. They'll all come out around the February 1st kind of time frame. Take care. Talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.